Welcome to The Late Show, everybody. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. This weekend, it's good to be back. So good to be back. I miss these people. This past weekend, Democrats did something that once seemed unimaginable. They counted the votes in a caucus. And I'll tell you all about it in tonight's...
I have a plan for that.
A progressive agenda.
Donald Trump's worst nightmare.
We're at each other's throats.
Made a lot of money. Corn Pop was a bad dude.
You know who number one is? Trump.
Fury Road to the White House 2020.
Witness me!
Tonight, back on the Fury Road. Super cut. Headbutt.
Headbutt. Oof.
Now, tonight on the Vroom Vroom Shout Face, the Nevada caucus and its runaway winner, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Sanders was coming off slim popular vote victories in Iowa and New Hampshire, but Bernie won Nevada with 46% of the vote, including a diverse coalition of immigrants, college students, Latina mothers, young black voters, white liberals, and even some moderates. And because it was Nevada, he also picked up votes from blackjack dealers, Cirque du Soleil, and that one guy sitting alone at the prime rib buffet muttering, "How am I going to tell Marjorie?" Now, Bernie celebrated his Nevada win by contrasting his movement with Trump's movement.
They think they're going to win this election by dividing our people up based on the color of their skin or where they were born or their religion or their sexual orientation. We are going to win because we are doing exactly the opposite.
What I'm saying is, multiracial, multi-generational orgy at my place. I promise, you will feel the burn. And the burn will feel you. Now, the Nevada results were also a boost for the flagging campaign of Joe Biden, who came in second with 20% of the vote and told supporters that Joe Mentum is back.
You put me in a position, you know, the press is ready to declare people dead quickly. But we're alive and we're coming back and we're going to win.
Bragging that you're alive may not be the most stirring campaign rally. Folks, we're breathing on our own. The tubes are out, the pants are on. This morning I had a whole thing of applesauce. Now sponge bathe me. Now sponge bathe me and roll me towards South Carolina. Here we go. All right, wrong way. Let's go, guys. Come on. Thank you. A lot of moderate Democrats are concerned about having a Democratic socialist at the top of their ticket. And last night, 60 Minutes aired an interview with Bernie, and he did not do much to put his critics at ease.
We're very opposed to the authoritarian nature of Cuba. But, you know, it's unfair to simply say everything is bad. You know, when Fidel Castro came into office, you know what he did? He had a massive literacy program. Is that a bad thing, even though Fidel Castro did it?
Bernie, no! What are you trying to do, kill everyone at MSNBC? You sound like Fidel Castro's mom. Now, I know Fidel did a lot of murdering, but look at this macaroni picture he made in the 3rd grade. This little rotini down here are the graves of his enemies down there. But Bernie did try an odd pivot when asked about the central platform of his campaign.
A lot of voters are voting for candidates who aren't calling for Medicare for all, who aren't calling for a revolution. Is everybody really wanting a revolution like that?
You know, let's go easy on the word political revolution. You know, we're trying to follow...
You're the one who's used the word.
Well, I mean, you know, but I don't want people, you know, to overstate.
What? Now you don't want us to overstate the word revolution? That's your whole brand. This is like Nike suddenly changing their slogan to, just don't overdo it. At one point,
Yeah. Just do it, but slightly. Just a little bit. Oh, just a little bit.
and at one point, Bernie got a little sassy.
One of the criticisms of you in the Senate, Joe Biden has said that you never got anything done. Amy Klobuchar has been. Are you getting mad?
I'm bad. I'm just.
You exhaled
just
in a way.
silently hissing. That's all.
I know Bernie had a heart attack, but is he also deflating now? The top 1% of the... Somebody find my pump. Pump me up. Somebody with the...
Pump it up. Yeah. Where at, Joe Budden?
While the Democrats battle it out back at home, Trump is abroad in India. Here he is giving Prime Minister Narendra Modi the traditional American greeting of sliding your hand inside someone's clothes. Look, we've only known each other a short while, but I think we're ready for some under-the-vest stuff. Trump's first stop was at the home of Mahatma Gandhi, where he got the chance to spin a replica of the wheel that Gandhi used to make his own clothes. That's lovely. Now he knows what it's like to work in one of Ivanka's factories.
Putting it out there, huh? Thank you.
The day's big event was a giant political rally for the president called Namaste Trump, which I really hope means he had to publicly do yoga. First, I go downward like a dog. Now, a sun salutation. Hi, Eric. Hi. Namaste Trump was Modi's way of thanking Trump for a rally that Trump held in September when Trump joined the prime minister down in Texas for an event called Howdy Modi, which went a lot better than Trump's event with the Chinese president. That's what she said. Trump... Trump opened his speech like this.
Today, India welcomes us at the world's largest cricket stadium right here in Ahmedabad. It is a profound honor to be the beautiful new stadium.
Yes. He just said, it is a profound honor to be the beautiful new stadium. He used to just put his name on buildings. Now he wants to be them. Of course, because it's a stroker. It's a chin stroker. What is? Of course, because he was in India, Trump had to prove that English isn't the only language he struggles with.
Namaste, the pride of Gujarat. Some of the world's greatest cricket players, from Sachin Tendulkar, as the great religious teacher Swami Vivekananda once said.
Yes. Yes, as the great religious teacher Swami Vivekananda once said, that is not even close to how to pronounce my name. Later in the same day, Trump visited the Taj Mahal, which was actually the model for one of Trump's infamous failed Atlantic City casinos. In honor of the Taj Mahal, I would like to offer this traditional Hindu prayer. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. There is one challenge for Trump in India because Modi is a devoted vegetarian and plans to serve vegetarian food to the president. Oh my God, we're going to war with India. Now, folks, if you watch the show, you know I love talking sports. It's kind of my thing. And today, I talk about it all the time. We usually edit out of the show, but I'm mostly up here talking about sports. And today, we've got a very inspiring story from the world of hockey. See, on Saturday night's NHL game between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Toronto Maple Leafs, the two Hurricanes goalies got injured. So they called on the Zamboni driver to be their emergency goalie, and he won his NHL debut. He won. Unbelievable. Do you believe in miracles? He won with help from a signature move, parking the Zamboni in front of the goal. Big D. The hockey hero is named David Ayres, and he's not just a Zamboni driver, he's also an arena maintenance worker. Here's a video from the locker room after the win. That's incredible. That's so lovely. That's so nice.
Powerful. Wonderful.
But they do know he has to clean all that up, right? We've got a great show for you tonight, and oh, ow! Oh, God, I pulled my hamstring. I don't think I can finish the monologue.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, Stephen. I got you.
David Ayres. Zamboni hockey heroes, David Ayres, everybody. David. David, I've pulled my hamstring. Can you help me out?
I'll finish it up for you.
Thanks.
We got a great show for you tonight. When we get back, Warren checks Bloomberg into the board, so stick around.